Hi friends, this week our letter is the letter Q. Q is for quarter. A quarter is a little bigger than a nickel. You might have seen that coin. It's a special coin, quarter. Let's look at our uppercase Q. Circle around, slant. Circle around, slant. Q, quarter. Now here's lowercase q. It looks very different. Circle around, pull down, and make a hook. Quack. Let's try that again. Circle around, pull down, and make a hook. Q. Let's see what we have in our treasure box that starts with the letter Q. Here's a quarter. Quarter. This is a special bird called a quail. It has a little feather right on the top of its head. Yeah, quail. Ooh, this is a pretty rock. It's called quartz. It's white and kind of shiny. Quartz. This is a quilt. A quilt is a blanket made of little squares or different shapes of fabric. Quilt. Quilt. And this is something when we're asking a question and we're writing it, we use a question mark. Question mark. Good. Oh, I bet a lot of you have used this before. Q-tip. Q-tip. It has a Q at the very beginning. And this is a feather that you can write with is called a quill. Quill. Q makes a funny sound. The sound it makes is qua. Qua. Yeah. And so that's kind of a funny sound, isn't it? Now we are starting to talk about ponds. And I'm going to read you a book about a pond today. It's called In the Small, Small Pond. Let's find out what's in the small, small pond. We're going to see some different animals and insects. In the small, small pond. Wiggle, jiggle, tadpoles wriggle. Tadpoles are going to turn into frogs, but they start out looking a little bit like fish, don't they? Tadpoles are in, and look at, this is one that has turned into a frog. They wiggle around. What else? Waddle, wade, geese, parade. Look, there's the mama goose, and there's 1, 2, 3 babies. What else is in the pond? Hover, shiver, wings, quiver. Quiver means shake. Quiver. And these are called dragonflies. Dragonflies like to live by the pond. Ooh, drowse, doze, eyes closed. Can you tell what those animals are? They're turtles, aren't they? Yeah, turtles. And they like to sleep in the mud. Lash, lunge, herons plunge. Herons are big birds with long yellow legs that live in the water of the pond. And a pond is a little bit of water. It's not big like a lake or a river. It's like a little bit of water. And herons like to be in the pond. They like to be in lakes too, or rivers, but ooh, look at this. Splitter, splatter, minnows scatter. Minnows are tiny, tiny little fish. Look, I think that frog right there wants to eat a minnow. Do you think he wants to eat a minnow? He might. Oh my goodness. Circle, swirl, Whirligigs twirl. Whirligigs are bugs that whirl and twirl around. Sweep, swoop. Swallows scoop. They're scooping up food. Swallows are birds, and they might be scooping up maybe some of those insects. Click, clack, claws crack. What do you think those are? Ooh, they look like they could be crabs or, oh, I can't think of the name of the other kind of crabby type thing that lives in the pond. I'll have to think about that. I'll tell you next time. Dabble, dip, tails flip. Look, those are ducks. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, I know what I thought. I think these might be, well, they're not crawfish. Maybe they are crabs. I'll ask my husband. He's a science guy. He'll know. Ooh, look what I see. It's a raccoon. Splish, splash, pause, flash. Ooh, that is a raccoon. Pile, pack, muskrat, stack. Muskrats make little houses out of wood for themselves, kind of like beavers do. I thought this was going to be a beaver, but it's a muskrat. Uh-oh, chill breeze, winter freeze. Do you know what happens to the pond in the winter? The same thing that happens to lakes. It freezes. Uh-oh, cold night, sleep tight. Small, small pond. And look, there's a frog. Did you know that frogs hibernate? Remember when we talked about hibernating? They sleep all winter like bears hibernate? Well, frogs hibernate too, in the mud at the bottom of the pond. Good listening, friends. It was so good to be with you today, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.